I am continuing on reviewing classic movies that my mom tells me I need to watch. And we were scrolling through the TV the other day, and I said, you know, I've never fully seen Coming to America. I've heard of it, obviously. I know this is like one of Eddie Murphy's most classic comedies. I've just never seen it. And with Coming to America coming out this March, I figured why not watch it now, be ready before the new movie comes out. So yes, guys, this is my first time watching this movie. Don't hate me, but I've now seen it. Let's talk about it. Coming to America. This movie was released in 1988 and was directed by the one and only asshole himself, John Landis. Man, I was shocked. I had no idea he directed this movie. Not a clue. But besides that, it was in the middle of Eddie Murphy's reign over Hollywood. The man was just everywhere. I mean, he was literally the most comedic comedian in the entire world at this point, and this movie just added to his entire comedic shelf of comedies. I've seen a bunch of his movies. It just so happens I've never seen this one until today. This movie stars Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall and is about an extremely pampered African prince travels to Queens, New York and goes undercover to find a wife that he can respect for her intelligence and will. Being the movie nerd I am, watching this movie was just honestly a fulfillment to watch it one day. I knew everything. Like, I knew that Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall do play other characters in the movie. I even knew they played the barbers in the movie. Like, me being a movie buff, there was no getting around from this movie. This movie is a classic to many people, and I think it is a sad, sad thing when I heard they were putting number 2 on Prime. I think that movie would make bank if they put this in theaters. I really do, because watching this movie tonight, I can see why it's a classic. It's a very, very ridiculously funny Eddie Murphy classic. Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall steal every scene they are in, and not just when they're the normal characters. When they're all these side characters, you can't not laugh at that. The barbers, every scene they're in, Eddie Murphy steals it. He steals it, and he plays the other old white man, which took me a minute to think, is that Eddie Murphy? And then you got Arsenio Hall in the background just like, yeah, Sean. And then just, I was like, this is funny. And then with the normal characters, they do come to Queens, because where else would you find a queen other than Queens? And the whole time it's there, it's just very, very funny. Of course, the famous line of, "Good morning, New York City. Fuck you. Yes. Fuck you too." There's many comedic scenes in this movie. It's just very, very funny. But the one thing that I really like about this movie is the actual queen herself. I forget the actress's name, but I really liked her character. I bought their relationship between her and Eddie Murphy. I thought it was really cute. I think they did a really good job. Especially the scene where they're on the swing set talking to each other in the middle part of the movie. I really liked that. I love their dialogue between each other. It felt like they were actually good friends when they're making this movie, I would think. But in this movie set, it seems like they were a very cute couple. And then she had her dickhead boyfriend who was like, you know, the spray dude. And his thing is so funny. I laughed my butt off when his mom and dad are sitting on the couch and they lean up to stand up. And the hairspray is so strong on them. It's on the couch head. That's just, those little things happen throughout this entire movie that makes you laugh. And Arsenio Hall as this preacher, yes-some, oh yes-some, oh yes-some. He stole every scene as that character. I loved him as that character. And when Eddie Murphy shows up as that singer, I honestly, that was the character. I was like, wait, I asked him, I was like, is that Eddie Murphy? I didn't know about that part in the movie. So for that, I was like, that's his voice. But that doesn't look like him. The makeup on these movies, it's very good. I gotta give him credit. So overall, I see the classicness in this movie. It's very funny. It's very, very ridiculous, but it's funny, and all is because of Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall, and they're both coming back for the sequel. So for that reason alone, I'm very much looking forward to the sequel, seeing what they can do. Hopefully it's not just a retread or just some blast sequel, like it's an actual earned sequel. But for this movie alone, there's very funny scenes. It is a classic movie that I finally got to watch, and I am very, very happy I watched it. I'm going to give Coming to America a B+. So now that I've seen this movie, I am ready to watch Coming to America, which is coming on March something on Amazon Prime. If you guys not seen Coming to America, I recommend it, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen it and you're very angry with me. But guess what? I've seen it. So once again, I'll leave a comment below. Tell me some classic movies that you think I haven't seen again. Some of you have left some great suggestions. I've just seen some. I've seen them all that you guys have suggested. So my mom knows me best, so hopefully there's someone out there who leaves a movie. I'll be like, I've never seen that. I'll review it. I promise to you I will if I see it. Anyway guys, if you guys enjoy this review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye everyone.